Hello, my name's Mrs. Ellwood and I'm Head of Business and Computing at Bydales. We're going to do a bit of computer science today. So I want you to have a look at this, and for a starter, why don't you play detective and see if you can guess the age and the gender of the people using these usernames. I'll give you 30 seconds and some nice music. Just have a little think, see what you come up with. So how many did you get right? Did you guess that Fun Girl was actually a man? Why would a man want a username that made them sound like a girl? Hunk 25, maybe bigging himself up a bit, wants to sound a bit older than he is. But the female 18-year-old, Lashes 2002, she's a beautician and she's female. So, you know, quite a good username for her. Hot Lips, did you think male? Did you think female? Actually male, but 53. And Sexy 21, female, 43. Maybe she's just had that username a really long time. But the point is, you don't really know what people look like, who they are, what they're really about, if you haven't met them, like this video shows.
Ooh, should I wear my black one with the white trim or my pink one?
You should totally do the polka dot, but send me a pic of both.
I don't know. I could get in trouble.
OMG, I would never show anyone, promise.
So the point of today's lesson is to identify potential threats when using the internet over the summer and to be able to protect yourself against these and know how to report issues. Once you post something, a picture, a video, even to a friend, you've lost control of it because they have a copy of it and they can do what they want with it, like this video shows.
Hey Megan. Nice.
Right, quiet down. Thank you. Quiet, please, everyone. Shane Andrews.
Yes.
Emily Abbott.
Yeah.
Graham Carl.
Yes.
Jessica Collins.
Here.
Kate Copper.
Present.
Charles Douglas.
Yep.
Sarah Dobson.
Here.
Kerry Hall.
Present.
Brent Holbrook.
Yep.
Claire Henderson.
Yeah.
Regan Simpson.
Yes.
Megan Edgerton. Megan? Megan. Megan Edgerton. Megan.
So the point of that video is don't post anything you wouldn't mind your mum seeing, your teacher, or a future employer, right? Because these things stay on the internet for a long time. This is really important at the moment with you being at home so much, because not only are you at home, paedophiles are at home too, okay? You're on the net a lot more than you are normally, so they've got lots of time to try and access you. So it's really important that you know what to look out for. Somebody might just want to play games. I have a son plays online. What's harm if somebody just wants to play games with you?
Ready for delivery. Mark it easy. Friendly care package on the way.
Hey, good game. Want to play another?
Can't, it's getting late and I've got school tomorrow.
Me too. How old are you?
14, you?
13. But I'm going to be 14 in 2 weeks. I can't wait for my birthday. Whereabouts do you live?
Southampton. How come?
Me too. You should come over to my house so we can play together sometime.
I'll get
I'll get my dad to come pick you up.
Just gaming with my friends.
So he told his dad he's gaming with his friends, but actually he doesn't know that man, and that man is pretending to be a boy. Now, when you come to secondary school, we show you videos that are a bit more, feature more detailed stories than probably what you've seen at primary school. And I did think, shall I show you this or not? Shall I not? And I'm only going to show you a little bit of it, but I just want you to be really aware of it, because this boy made friends with somebody he played with online, and he totally believed that he was his friend. So have a look at what happened to Breck.
If we didn't meet him at all, none of this would have happened and Rick would have been alive.
Hi, I'm Lewis.
Lewis was very inviting. He allowed everyone on. There wasn't a password. He was a few years older than us, so he was sort of the like mature one that everyone looked up to. We were only 13, 14.
At the time, he was part of a $1 million company. Made over 2 million quid in bitcoins. That's what he said, and I believed him.
Rich, independent, job in computing, travelling around the world.
No, left.
I'll cover you. I'm getting shot. Go quicker then. Cover me. I am.
You could always hear before you could see. And even though he had his big, deep voice, he'd be giggling away. Teenage fun and games.
Me and Brick, we really like coding, and he would encourage us to sort of code and stuff like that.
So he got to know them because he liked the same things they did and encouraged them to code, and that's how he got to know Breck really well. And one day, a year later, managed to persuade him to go to his house, where he killed him.
Why would... I don't understand why he would do that. To build up the trust and friendship, and then to murder him.
Right, you've left the weapon in the hallway and spent how long sitting in the shower?
The biggest trend at the moment, the biggest thing that we're hearing about is grooming online. And this is so hard to try and police because you don't physically know who that person is. Danes has clearly groomed him to not speak to anybody else about this. He's just not shared it with anybody.
Happy birthday, Brett. You're 16 today. This comes with love to wish you a wonderful day. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Brett.
So that's an awful story, and when you come to Bidales, we will talk about that more. But you need to know what to look out for, okay? So if they're too good to be true, they're interested in all the things you're interested in, they comment on all your game playing or anything you post, they pay you lots of compliments, interested in everything you are. It's nice to connect with people that feel the same way about things as you do, but some people use the internet to gain trust and then abuse people. So you need to be aware of that, okay? If they offer presents or make promises, you've got to think to yourself, why are they doing that, okay? Are they doing it to try and put like some kind of pressure on you, make you think you owe them? You know, why would people do that when they don't know you? If they put direct pressure on you by talking about things you're not interested in or things that make you feel uncomfortable, or talking about sex or asking you to do things you don't want to do, then, you know, that's wrong. If they want to message you in private, ask yourself why. Why do they want to message you in private? Why can't they say it on a public channel? You know, if you keep your conversations in the public domain, they can't say anything weird. And lastly, like they did with Breck, okay, he groomed him to keep it secret. If anybody wants you to keep secrets or tells you you'll be in trouble for doing something, that is wrong, okay? And that should alert something in your mind. You need to report it. Now, this button should be on every website you go to, and this is how you report anything inappropriate, okay, or somebody behaving strangely online, okay? And you need to report it because they might, like in the case of Breck, that boy, that 17-year-old, was grooming about 10 other people at the same time. So they don't just do it to one person, they do it to a lot of people in the hope that one of them will come through. So you need to report it every time you see something strange. Now, something we do at Bydales, we have a 5-minute memory challenge. Now, I'm going to give you a 30-second memory challenge now, just to see if you can remember any of the things I've just said to you. Okay, so I'm going to play that nice music and see if you can remember at least 3 of the things I've So I hope you could remember at least 3. I'm really pleased if you remembered the click COP button to report stuff. And something else that we do at Bydales, at the end of every lesson, we have a star. And the star of this lesson is you, for watching all the way through to the end. Now, we can't wait to meet you in September. So stay safe over the summer, and I'll see you then.